Ah, yes, here we are. And so, centuries ago, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in fiery hues that blended seamlessly with the deepening shades of indigo, a notorious band of pirates ruled the unforgiving waves. With the world bathed in the soft, warm glow of twilight, they emerged from the shadows like phantoms. At their helm was none other than the infamous Stormcaller, a master of the arcane arts. His power over the winds was unmatched, a visceral force of nature that could be felt in the very marrow of one's bones. The crisp, briny air carried the faint scent of salt, mingling with the intoxicating aroma of aged rum that clung to his coat like a badge of honor. Beside Stormcaller stood Hortense, the enigmatic navigator, her mariner's wit matched only by the enigmatic allure in her sea-green eyes. The rhythmic creaking of the ship, Fury's Grace, was a symphony of wooden planks groaning in harmony with the relentless tides, a lullaby that whispered tales of far-off lands and hidden treasures. Together, they embarked on countless adventures, amassing treasures beyond measure, each piece of gold and jewel in their coffers, a glittering testament to their audacity. The legends they wove were tangible, etched into the very timbers of their ship, whispered in the hushed voices of the crew as they gathered around the flickering lanterns. But as tales often go, their fates would soon take a dark twist. Hortense, whose heart beat to the rhythm of her own music, yearned to leave the life of piracy behind. Her violin's haunting melodies, like the mournful cries of sirens, reverberated through the night air, mingling with the distant echoes of crashing waves and the plaintive call of seagulls. Stormcaller, a staunch believer in the journey being the true treasure, could not abide by her decision. Their disagreement, a tempest of emotions, led to a cataclysmic standoff, and the ship itself seemed to hold its breath, caught between their opposing wills. In an act of defiance, Stormcaller ceased his conjuring of the wind, and the ship was stranded, a vessel locked in the heart of the boundless sea. The once majestic sails, taut with the promise of adventure, now hung limp like mournful shrouds. "And here we shall stay," he proclaimed, his voice carrying the weight of the tempestuous skies, "until our navigator comes to her senses." His words echoed through the eerie stillness, a foreboding prophecy etched into the very soul of Fury's Grace. But Hortense's resolve was unyielding, her spirit as unbreakable as the mighty waves that surrounded them, crashing against the ship's hull with relentless determination. Days stretched into eternity as their crew, once bound by camaraderie, descended into madness. Hunger gnawed at their bellies, and thirst became a tormenting demon. The ship itself seemed to groan in agony, a sentient entity caught in the throes of despair. Then came the fateful day when the desperate crew mutinied, and Stormcaller, once their fearless leader, was cast into the abyss he had conjured. His anguished screams echoed in the depths, a haunting lament that pierced the very heart of the sea. He cursed his crew with his dying breath, casting them into an eternal prison, the accursed sea of nightmare. The once calm waters now roiled with malevolent fury, each wave a vengeful spirit yearning to drag them into the abyss. Over centuries, their souls were twisted, their sanity lost to the malevolent depths. Only Hortense, unwavering in her resolve, remained, her violin's mournful lament a haunting requiem for the lost souls of her comrades. The battle between Stormcaller's seething fury and Hortense's indomitable spirit rages on, an unending conflict that plays out against the backdrop of the relentless sea. The ship itself has become a spectral vessel, its timbers warped and weathered by the unending tempest, its masts mere spectres reaching for the starless night. Some believe Stormcaller's wrath will one day sink the ship, its splintered remnants sinking into the unfathomable darkness, a final act of vengeance against the crew he once led. Others hold on to the hope that Hortense's unbreakable will shall prevail, guiding them to an elusive sanctuary hidden within the churning depths. Legend has it that for fleeting seconds each day, at the very hour the curse was born, Hortense finds respite. Her music, haunting and ethereal, briefly pierces the veil of despair that shrouds the ship, a beacon of hope in the unrelenting darkness. Countless sailors and fishermen have reported sightings of the legendary ghostly pirate ship, known as the Vespertine. Its spectral silhouette dances on the moonlit waves, a seductive siren's call that tempts with promises of untold treasure and foreboding doom. And so, the story of Stormcaller and Hortense endures, a timeless saga of passion, vengeance, and unyielding will, eternally locked within the haunting depths of the Sea of Stars, a place where stars themselves weep for their tragic fate, and the sea tells their tale in whispers carried by the salt-kissed breeze.